In this video, I'm going to walk you through the top 3 AI tools you need to have within your team as of 2026 in order to get a massive ROI. All these tools are no code and they are super crucial from getting you new clients, from getting all the way from backend automations to doing enrichments, to doing outbound, to doing leads. I'll walk you through the tools step by step, my personal experience, why I use them, why I don't use them, and my reference points as what's most applicable for 2026, which will be the year of AI. So starting off, the backend automations. If you have come across any sort of backend automations, usually your first entrance point with these type of softwares are either Zapier or Make. Before, Zapier was the holy grail when it came to backend automations, but then Make entered the stage. And as you can see, I've crossed over Zapier, and the reason for that is simply because as soon as you upgrade a tier, which you need in order to have and backend automations that more than 2 tasks in one automations, it becomes quite the expensiveness, or it becomes more expensive than it needs to be, basically, when they're as of right now, other tools make within the market. So they do kind of the same thing. Zapier's also launched some very cool new AI features. I haven't explored them into depth, so I will comment them in a later video. But Zapier's more the little brother and Make is more the big brother. And at this instance, I would unfortunately choose to neglect the little brother due to it screams a little too much. It wants more than it truly offers. When the big brother, Make in this instance, can offer you more value for less money. So once again, this video is about providing you the ROI. So why spend more when you can spend less and get the same results, if not even better? Hence, Make wins the backend automations game. But here's the thing. Since this is a year of AI and new tools are coming out on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, sometimes even on a daily basis, I made an arrow down for Make. And here it comes to the next tool, which is the full backend automation when it comes to lead sourcing, enrichment, and personalization. So here I've listed Clay against N8N, or Naden as some people call it. And once again, just to set the parameters here, why there's an arrow down from Make to N8N is due to the perfection that N8N offers. Basically, your creativity is the limitations when it comes to N8N. But to make it fair with Clay, before going over the crosshair, N8N and Clay from a lead sourcing, enrichment, personalization, we're going to rank them from that parameter solely. And I'll walk you through why and bring you the proper arguments needed. They both can do the same thing when it comes to helping you find the leads, doing the enrichment for leads, and sending out or push the outbound messages into various campaigns of your choosing. However, why Clay is crossed off is the same as the example above. It becomes kind of expensive to use the Clay credits. Once again, it's a super good tool. It will definitely get your feet off the ground. Kind of complex to comprehend once starting out, but if you have within cold email and if you're an Excel waterfall type of guy, you will definitely love to use Clay. However, once again, it becomes quite a price tag when you do enrichment at a full-blown scale, when you have a lot of leads, a lot of clients, a lot of enrichment coming through. But once again, same comes with N8N. There, you kind of get punished the more you use it, but it provides you at the same thing as Clay, but at a much lower expense. So same thing falls. It can do exactly the same thing. The visuals, of course, are a little bit different due to, well, it's different tool. Clay is made for the sole reason of creating cold outbound email. They to niche down when they went to markets, more thinking, okay, which niche should we targeting? And they decided to go with cold email and would double down on that. They have super good cold email tool, but once again, it's kind of expensive. And it then is not made only for cold email and outbound. It's done for, well, automations. And you can use automations in the cold email, lead sourcing, lead gathering, lead enrichment, qualification, personalization. That is one scope. You can do all other stuff in the business as well within N8N. But once again, we're comparing that from a lead back and animation kind of perspective. And that's why N8N wins, not because it's offer a full variety of complexity outside the lead generation scope, but because it provides the value of the slimmest buck possible. And once again, that will give you a better ROI than using Clay. They can do the same thing, but once again, you will find a higher ROI using NADN than Clay. So hence the choice here goes to Big Brother NADN. And then obviously, after you have done your backend animations, you have acquired all the leads, you have set up all your funnelization of personalization of enrichments, etc. You need the software to offer your service. Let's say you offer home services. You offer them, I don't know, social media management or AI agent, or you help recruitment agencies getting more clients. You need to get in touch with them because I hope you don't send manual DMs or manual emails to people, because you don't have to anymore. And the reason for that is, well, the two icons you see in front of you, it's Smartlead with a crossover, and then there's Instantly. You need to have them in your tool stack because no other tool will provide the highest ROI than any of these. I've tried them both, experienced with both, gotten results on both, and had proper investigations on both of them. And why I have decided to go forward with Instantly and not Smartlead is due to the reason that it's way user-friendly, it's easier to comprehend. I kind of like the design to it a bit more, which shouldn't be a reflection point because this is an ROI video. Like, where do we get an ROI? But if it's easier to use, easier to comprehend, I spend less time on it and still get the same results I would spend on Smartlead. But on Smartlead, I would spend more time on it than have the same results. So from a time perspective, it becomes an ROI. And also in the forums of the geeks, such as myself, in the cold email forums, there's talk about Smartlead has a better inbox rotation when sending the email, so you have higher deliverability. I haven't seen a proof of concept of this yet. I've only heard talks about, so I can't confirm nor deny that statement. But I would definitely recommend the Instantly because I have helped business and I've seen other business implement any of these tools, preferably Smartlead, into their business. And that tool itself have replaced a full-blown sales team. So once again, it will give you a massive ROI. And ultimately, the lead source. Where are you acquiring the leads from? Apollo, on the right-hand side, is the biggest, most up-to-date lead source platform. You can acquire and find leads from basically whatever niche you want to sell to. You want to find someone in the top corner of Scandinavia. You want to find someone in a very rural area in Texas. You want to find someone, well, I don't know, wherever, Germany. Apollo is the way to go. But once again, LinkedIn is the platform that has most up-to-date context, the most, you can see even the engagement, you can find the personal details, their personal profile. LinkedIn is, and as far as I'm concerned, is going to be the main B2B platform of choosing. So combining these two will make sure that you have laser targeted outreach and leads coming into your sequence. So if you think choosing one or another, I will start with Apollo due to you can get very many leads for cheap. If you use LinkedIn, you kind of need your sales navigator, but the leads are for 100% going to be much more up to date because in Apollo, it sources from LinkedIn, but it's not updated as frequently within LinkedIn. And on LinkedIn, the only thing that will be bad for that is if someone haven't updated when they change the job. But with Apollo, there's a bit of delay when extracting the data. So kind of combine both. But if I were to go with one, I would definitely go with Apollo due to, well, you'll have higher ROI there. You can acquire a bunch of leads for a very cheap price and implement that into your tool stack above. So you get more ROI from that. So there you go. You should definitely have Apollo. You should definitely have Instantly. You should definitely have NADN. And here's the thing, since NADN offers the full variety of scopes outside cold email or outbound structure, you can use NADN for that as well. So you won't even need Zapier or Make, which are the first automation backend tools that usually comes across when you are very new into automation. So once again, NADN, Instantly, and Apollo are all the tools you need in order to run your business on Autopilot. And if you think any of this was helpful, check the link down below where I have a sheet that shows a little bit more about AI automations, how you can implement this in your own business, and well, give it master ROI. I hope it helped.